Hey, everybody, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to another Monty After Dark where we can talk about practically everything and anything. What I want to talk about is the Gold World changing. If you've been watching DC Media Girl or Negs or Yo Mama, a lot of things have been going on. Foodie Beauty promised 4 hours ago she's gonna react to another person. She didn't use the word person, she used dum dum, but I won't use that via your mama's reaction because it seems she's getting some momentum. Now, that just makes me think, hey, Girl World is a changing because a lot of things are happening. And you know what? In life, the only constant is change. There's some people who go way too far, and I personally don't like it. It's one thing to, poke fun of Foodie Beauty because she's doing things that, make you laugh. There's one thing I'm poking fun of her because some of the choices, the decisions she makes are hilarious and obviously wrong, but yet she goes ahead with them. That's one thing, but it's a completely different thing when you take it too far. You go a little bit too far and you do certain things that are just not right. And it seems a lot of people have, been getting into the mix of things, doing certain things that are just not right, not cool, and it's just got to stop because it seems to be a constant. Doxing seems to be a constant these days, and a lot of people fear the dox because when the dox happens, a lot of people retreat and whatnot. And we've seen that happen time and time again. One channel starts to do well, then they get doxxed, then they're gone for one reason or the other. Overall, hey, change to me is welcome because, toxicity is just not cool. I don't like it. I don't care for it. And yeah, I think the things should be changing and must change really. Once again, if you want to come up, if you want to talk, then let's talk. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? What do you want to be changed? Is it with Foodie Beauty to have a change? Is it with the reaction channels? Is it Pete's? Is it, just the toxic behavior that a lot of people have been normalizing? What is it that you want to change? Hey there, Lady Leche. What's up, Natsuki K? Hi there, welcome. A fish by any other name. One small moose. Jorn, what's up? How you doing? Michelle M, hi there. Welcome. Thank you for joining me, Mary. Silent Lurking Kitty, what's up? Jackie Hawkins, hi there, Mouse Toes. And everybody else. Caticorn Mermaid, what's up? Can you do a recap? I have no idea what has happened. Recap. Okay. Recap would be YouTube is YouTube. What I'm noticing is in a lot of niches, a lot of little YouTube groups, there's always this thing where once you start, getting views and coming up, there's always going to be other channels that try and do and say certain things against you that may or not be true. And from what I've seen, a lot of stuff is just not true, especially in the girlverse. And when that happens, it's really wrong to say somebody has done something or is doing something when they're not. But it seems blatant lies are told consistently and constantly. And then we have a lot of people, a lot of that are clicking up, being in groups where they're friends for a specific reason to attack one channel or another. So I'm sure you're aware of these groups and whatnot. Hey, Blue Eyes. And it's just wrong. Like the truth is the truth. So Yo Mama has come in and shook things up. It seems this community has gotten the attention of, believe Reddit as well as 4chan, which some people have gotten scared. Some people are shook. Some people, are liking it because then it's it's warranted. It's needed. where you have some people doing just very nefarious things. So as I've said, your mama has come in and has, shown a lot of things that is just wrong, not right. A lot of clicking, a lot of bias. And he's right. There's a lot of bias in the community. There's a lot of people joining the cliques. They see that somebody's doing something wrong. They still back them. And it's happening. It's still happening. And I've seen it elsewhere in other groups that I've, watched a couple of videos. Well, I shouldn't say a couple. I've been, looking at videos and whatnot and what's happening over there as well as here. And there's just so many similarities. I'm like, okay, here we go. Another day where people just say whatever, make shit up, and try and push people off of the platform. And the bottom line typically is money. Money is the factor because there's lots of channels coming up each and every day talking about Foodie Beauty. The new ones practically every week, every couple of days, somebody comes up, starts getting some views, and they come in. Like when I talked with YTR just the other day, how even I'm still pretty new and I've seen channels come and go, several indeed. In fact, come and go, and we are gonna keep seeing channels coming and going. It's just the nature of the beast. And what I don't like is when channels keep attacking each other. When one channel goes after another channel, do IRL stuff and whatnot. Um, you mentioned before some live stream your mama did. Was it the FFG streams or his member only TNSAS one? He did a members only TNSAS. I'm not privy to that, but I'm just saying that overall he's just been doing a lot of streams and a lot of things have been happening, especially yesterday. So we shall see what this shake-up. IRL is never okay in my opinion. Yeah, but people do a lot of stuff IRL. And then, it gets other people angry. It can get, people who don't wanna have their business put out there. Just a lot of factors. Then you have like innocent children. You got family members who don't want or not part of the space. Their stuff is put online. It just gets super nasty. But when a channel goes IRL, another channel get why they go IRL back. It's nuts, right? Yeah, you got to defend yourself no matter what. You have to. That's just the nature of things. But yeah, we shall see what happens. Like I always say, I'll sit back and I usually don't talk about other channels or go at other channels unless they go at me. So we shall see what happens in this verse. Hey, it might implode on itself just like other communities have in the past, and then people just move on, people leave, people do other stuff. Whatever happens, happens. But Foodie Beauty in a community tab, she is gonna be doing another react. Let's see her react from a day ago, 15K views. Not too bad considering her average for her main channel. The Sala and Chantal channel, it seems the views are kind of slowing down. Um, maybe it'll pick back up. Who knows? I can't really tell right now. But Salah and Chantal ain't really doing that great like it was at first. But hey, maybe if she continues with these vlogs and there's some consistency, the views might come back. Blue Eye says, I have my opinions. Okay, if you have your opinions and you want to talk, you can come on up. And a lot of people are going to have their own opinions to this. A lot of people are going to be saying one thing, or another thing. And that's the other thing. Like, certain channels will be friends with other channels, then, those friends of those channels will not be friends with other channels. It's just a complete mess. Chantal has a lot of hate watchers. Chantal does have a lot of hate watchers. Mm-hmm. Well, fresh, creamy, my love, and fast food is not very exciting to watch. Yeah, I guess. It's maybe not your thing. Hey, celebrity juicer, how you doing? What's going on? Hey Glodin, what's up? How you doing? Hopefully you're good. Welcome everybody just coming in. Smash that like button for me. What is up? What is up? What is up? So yeah, we shall see what happens in the next week, two, three, the end of the year, in January, February, whatever changes. I welcome change. You just gotta change with the change, is all I'm saying. I like changing with the change because that's what you gotta do these days. And yeah, um, all right, Pepsi lady, welcome. What's going on? Not much going on, just that other communities are taking interest in the Chantelverse. Like 4chan is taking interest in the Chantelverse because there's a lot of nastiness, a lot of ganging up on certain individuals. And another thing that I want to talk about is believe in people right away. There's too much people that just wholeheartedly believe a reactor without really looking at why they're doing certain things. Because I've seen certain things being said and done, and then I see other people making all these comments, and I'm like, why would you make that comment not knowing what's going on? Why would you just wholeheartedly believe somebody and you have no idea what their angle or why they're saying these things, and then a month or two or three later, you figure out they weren't telling the truth? Like this has to stop as well, because that's just ridiculous. Hey, Smelly Cat. It's like people just say something about another reactor or another channel. They don't show the proof of what they're talking about, and people just wholeheartedly believe them. And that is just so dangerous. You might not be a reactor, you might not, have a channel, but it's dangerous when it's done to a reactor. Hey, Beantown Girl. Thanks for listening. Yeah, thank you once more, Moose. Tiger Talk says Foodie Beauty, now Foodie Beauty, because she knows it upsets people, are showing all these abused animals and doesn't feel one bit of sympathy for them at all. She's so selfish. Do you truly believe she is doing that intentionally? Actually, let's do a vote. Do you believe Foodie Beauty is intentionally showing or showing animals all the time? What do you believe? Let me do a vote. Give me a second here. Let me start the poll. Do you believe Foodie Beauty is intentionally showing caged animals? Okay, here we go. Do you believe Foodie Beauty is intentionally showing caged animals? Yes or no? Gains her views. She knows people will talk about it. It makes people talk. Okay, gains views. Well, yeah, I guess it does gain views. Hey, pause and pose. I think Harvard graduate, you don't like mouse toes? Have you ever seen a mouse's toes? They're like super cute. I don't know, for like those with the nails and everything. I don't know. Some people are grossed out by mouse toes. I think mouse toes super cute. Even some people even paint their mouse's toes. Not that I have a mouse, and not that I've ever painted a toe. A mouse toe, that is, but I'm just saying. Catacomb Mermaid says, I think if she knows something bothers people, she will do it. Yeah, it's like that whole ODD thing that morphs into something else when you grow into adulthood, right? Yeah, Mustos is a completely cute name. Like, Mustos are so cute. Mai Tai says, I think she doesn't know any better. You think so? I think she knows. It bothered people the first time, so as a creator, you would think that you would be like, okay, fine. It bothered people the first time. I just won't do it again. As a creator, I would think so. Well, that's what I would think. That hey, I won't do this again because people are outraged at having to watch these animals. So let me just stop. Let me just not do anything. But well, it she keeps doing it. She keeps putting in that content. There's so much she could do more than zoos. So many things out there that she could do more than zoos. It's just the ability to do these things. How about you show us her soccer skills? Then she said she played soccer with Sella. So if you're playing soccer with Sella, show us your soccer skills, show us your volleyball skills, show us your tennis skills, show us, you know, any and all your skills. They could walk through souks, the Friday market, but they eat. Ooh, there you go. She could do the Friday market. Exactly. So many things other than McDonald's, Burger King, Hardee's. What was the other burger place that they did? The Great Steak. Yeah, Great Steak. And did they ever do Wendy's? I can't remember because there's just been so many burger places. But hey, once again, let me check if anybody has messaged me on Instagram or any place like that. Where if you want to come up on panel, you can come up at any point in time. This is what it's for. I want to hear from the community and what their thoughts are on what they think the future of the girl verse is. Please tell me your thoughts. I'd love to know. Brownstein says she could do an entire day in the life and film from time she wakes up and what they do. True. Smelly Cat says, I mean, it's interesting to see how other counties have their own spin on our classics here. You mean countries, but would rather see more authentic dining. Yeah, the authentic dining would be nice. Like I've said, what they could do is get a tour guide, and maybe the tour guide can show them certain things um, that hasn't been seen. Internet Hate Machine says this. I don't think Yo Mama cares. Internet Hate Machine. Some people are okay. If they get doxxed, they get doxxed. Some people are not scared of the dox. Tiger Talk says, I rub my German Shepherd's paws every night with magnesium lotion for her muscles. Lol. Mm-hmm. Louise M says she's showing these animals to piss everyone off. Wait till she's eating these animals in her BBQ. Soccer skills? Hey, didn't she say she had soccer skills? She said that. Right? Didn't she? She was like, yo, she got some soccer skills. I'm like, all right, she got some soccer skills. Then let's see these soccer skills. I want to see these soccer skills. Ultra luxury outside Dubai, the Carolos? I don't know how to say Carolos. Okay. I mean, there's lots of people who are doing it big on YouTube in terms of campaign and other stuff. I mean, there's a lot of people. So we shall see. Uh huh. Foodie Beauty has eating skills. She takes it all and has ball. I like to see the soccer skills. Of course, it's World Cup time. Congrats to Argentina for making it. So tomorrow we have France versus Morocco. Argentina 3-2 today full time. Who do you think is gonna win? Argentina, maybe Morocco, maybe Argentina, maybe France. Who knows? But we'll see. Yes. Go Argentina. Nice. I remember the winning days of Argentina, right? Argentina and the hand of God. You guys remember that back in the 80s? Maradona's hand of God. No, that's no longer allowed, right? The hand is no longer allowed. But yeah, Maradona was a beast back in the day. When is the game? I don't know when the game is from Morocco versus France, but I'm sure that I'm sure I'm sure that who is it? Roman El Roman would know he's probably gonna be losing sleep, staying up all night, trying to figure out when that match is. Okay, let me see. Morocco versus France is tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST. So that's 2 p.m. my time. Whatever time that is, 2 p.m. EST. For you is, yeah, yes, Morocco 2 p.m. EST. Scalfin says, I don't know how to take Yo Mama. I thought it was funny and roasting people in a playful way, but he went hard at FFG. I was taken up for Foodie Beauty. Who knows what he's gonna do? And he's welcome to do whatever he wants. It's his channel. You could either watch or you don't watch. That's just the bottom line. I think a lot of people are developing a lot of close attachments to creators, and I totally get that as well. You know, you spend your morning or your afternoon, your evening, or your night with a creator. You kind of get to know them and whatnot, but you also have the right to just say it's YouTube. And the other thing is, like, a lot of people are taking YouTube way too seriously. It's one thing to have commentary, give commentary in a channel. The other one is to try and get your Saudi hit squad to take somebody out and try and get them locked up because you have a little tiff with them. That's just a whole nother level. So a lot of people have their own opinions on a lot of this, but it's just, hey, like I say, whatever happens happens. But a lot of this stuff, a lot of people are going way too far with putting people's information out there and then turning around and crying. Like, if you're gonna put somebody's information out there, their name, their address, where they work, what they do for a living, then what I don't like is when people turn around and cry when their information's out there. I'm like, you were constantly doing this for months to other people, putting their information out there. Now you want to cry and run away when your information's out there? That's just completely hypocritical. If you're willing to be doxing people online and putting their information out there and talking shit about them, then you should be willing to take it as well. You should, take it as much as you give it. Nicole Love says, do you feel like the changes in Girl World are good or bad? How can it impact the Girl World going forward? Well, maybe Girl World will implode, maybe Girl World will change, maybe people will learn to not do shitty things. Whatever happens, I'm just gonna change with it. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo mama no playing football, Madden football too rough. Hi Monty and chat and mods. Yo mama no head cheerbeezer. Yo, you guys be hating on yo mama. Talking about football balls and head cheerleader. Hey, you never know what he's doing. How do we know he's not like watching videos and trying to do the research on Foodie Beauty? Because you don't learn anything and everything about Foodie Beauty overnight. You have to take your time and do it, because you're gonna have to be scouring hundreds of hours of video at the very least to even have an understanding of what's going on. And even with some things you're still lost, or what you're gonna have to do is go through 6,000 pages of stuff on FB. Like, there's just a lot of things to go through. Why Target Talks say what you saying, Target Talks? Oh, yikes. But hey, like I keep saying, whatever happens, happens. Let me check my inbox if anybody's messaging me and wanting to talk. Once again, if you want to come up, come on up. If you don't, it's all good. But yeah, at the end of the day, they should all be entertainment. But sometimes people take their entertainment a little bit too seriously. And then, stuff happens. My dog sounds like a hippo while she sleeps. Aw, ain't that cute? But hey, what else is there? We can talk about Pete's again. Sure, we can talk about Pete's. My boy Pete's and the brown shirt Pete's. Hey, my next thumbnail, I should have Pete's as the brown Power Ranger. All right, what is this? People are just so ridiculous on the internet. I was just looking at something, and people take things way too seriously. Like, it's one thing if I do a react and I call it a day and I move on to something else. But it's another thing to like be in somebody's stream and you watch it, or you do a react and then you jump into a Discord and you're talking to everybody about the same thing in that Discord. And then what you do is you jump into somebody else's Discord, then you talk about the same thing, then you jump into another person's. I'm like, man, well, if you have the time, you have the time, but then you can get consumed, right? What happened? I'm just, how some people's their stuff comes on your feed, like the stuff that they put in the community tab. Somebody was making references to how Foodie Beauty and ALR eat and their molars, and I'm like, man, you guys are too much. Y'all are too much. Talking about like the bowlers and everything. I'm like, come on. Like, I'll react and I'll talk, but I'm really not that deep. I ain't gonna be talking about molars and canines and whatnot. No. It's like I'm having a whole like theoretical discussion on Foodie Beauties, like molars and canines and chompers. It's like, Monty ain't got no time for that. Like, oh, you feel like a 3 a.m. binge rage from Foodie Beauty coming tonight? Well, yeah, I'm here waiting. She says that she says that she's gonna be doing a react, so I'm waiting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tiger Talk says if you were doing any research of all the rotten things she did, he wouldn't be defending her. That's how I see it. He's done zero research, plus he literally said he doesn't watch videos. He said he only watches clips that people email him. That's why he knows nothing. Yeah, I guess, I'm coming in maybe with some general information, but you got to start somewhere. You got to learn. Hey, Miranda, what's up? I don't know what's happened on Twitch, not, but like I said, all I do know is that Foodie BG said she is going to be doing a react to FFG. What time is it there now? It's 8 hours ahead of me, and I'm EST. So for her, it should be like, yeah, 12:47, 12:48 a.m. in the morning. Typically, this is about the time that she comes on stream, between like 1 or 2 a.m. So she could pop up any minute. Maybe it'll be a video. Maybe it will be a stream, but whatever she pops up with, I'm going to be here ready. Jan's Views, how are you, Monty? I am good, Jan's Views. How have you been? Hopefully, you've been good. A lot of stuff has been happening. I've been seeing you here and there. Sometimes I just put a stream on because I have some work to do, and I gotta work and I can't chat, but I'll listen while a stream is running in the background. All right, so I asked, do you believe Foodie Beauty is intentionally showing caged animals? And 70+% of you say yes, because it seems to be her MO. Okay, yeah, we all got to keep warm. Nice to see you, though. Why can't you have an opposing opinion on this so called community without being a stand for someone? That is a very good question, Beantown Girl. It seems as soon as you say, hey, you like this person or you like that person, people start labeling you as a stan. It's like people just want you to take sides. You can't. It's like, yeah, that's the thing, though. Isn't that what part of the problem is? People wanting you to take sides. I'm like, yeah, how about we just have our own opinions on things rather than, you know, taking sides? Monty, did you watch Mo Translate's video about their marriage? I did not, but that's a reminder. I think Mo Translates is saying that their marriage is fake, that they have a fake marriage. Chantel and Sella are not married, and it was like a 5 minute video. Okay. Right, Jen's views. I think that's the best thing to do. Don't take sides. You like who you like. You take evidence, into consideration. Don't jump the gun and start attacking people because somebody else told you something and then you treat that as fact. Do I have to watch Your Mama to understand what's going on? Well, what don't you understand, pause and pose? Just Your Mama has, changed up the game and other people are taking interest in the community. If you're not aware, DC has said it a few times now that 4chan has taken interest in this community and will shake things up. Also, Reddit has taken interest in this community and will be shaking things up. And I think it's welcomed because there's just a lot of clickiness happening and a lot of behavior that is just not needed or not warranted. So I welcome the change. So we shall see what happens. I like that Yo Mama has come in like a tornado. It's about time. Well, yeah, it's about time. Like he has no skin in the game. He just comes in. He just says whatever he wants to say and does whatever. Now people are like, yo, Monty, why are you saying this about Yo Mama? Well, Yo Mama has talked, talk shit about me. It's like, but that's just how it is. If you have a reaction channel, people are gonna talk crap about you. I don't have a problem having people talk crap about me. What I do have a problem with is when people say untruths. When people do or make up lies on you, that's the problem. That's where things starts going wrong. When people make videos and then they make shit up, because that is one of the complaints about a lot of people is, hey, stop saying things that aren't true. What's 4chan? Oh boy, we're gonna get into 4chan. 4chan is a site that, how can I even maybe Mary can explain 4chan. 4chan is a an image board website. So it was launched in 2003, and the thing is that it has a wide host of characters that are on there for many reasons. I will say this: if you get the attention of sites like 4chan, yeah, great. This is a better explanation. The celebrity user says 4chan was Kiwi before Kiwi, exactly, and was Reddit before Reddit. But I would say more Kiwi before Kiwi. Like, if you get the attention of 4chan, you gotta perk up your ears because getting the attention of 4chan, things are gonna change because there's a lot of people on there that are not gonna be playing games and are not gonna mess around with clickiness. I'm not gonna mess around with people, doing certain things to other people or other channels, dealing with the bullshit, having people having people, say stuff that, obviously not true, and having other people in the chat standing for them. The shakeup is welcome. Mary says 4chan is worse than Kiwi Farms. I will agree with that. Yes, 4chan, by my understanding, is worse than Kiwi Farms in a lot of ways. Celebrity Juicer says 4chan docs Oscar winners and sports stars iPhone private pictures. There you go. 4chan has a lot of mega trolls. It depends on what it is. I can't really say that 4chan is not a good place to be. It depends on why you want to be on 4chan. For a lot of people, 4chan is a great place to be. Other people, 4chan is not a great place to be. You didn't know Kiwi Farms was back? Yeah, Kiwi Farms keeps coming back here and there. Hey, Ho Flows, what's up? But yeah, a change is needed, is all I'll say. So as it happens, when it happens, I'll be here. All right. Other than that, let me check if somebody. Okay. Themes. Jack T wants to come up and talk. All right, Jack T. I'm gonna send you the invite right now. Give me a second. All right. It's sent. So we're gonna expect Jack T to come on. Sup, man of tomorrow. How you doing? So yeah, change is welcome. I expect it. It seems Foodie Beauty is reacting to reactors, and reactors are reacting to other reactors, and reactors are reacting to reactors, while many eyes are on this situation. So Tag Talk says, come in more like a dust storm. Hopefully, 4chan can bring Foodie Beauty down. I don't know whose side or if there are going to be any sides. Maybe 4chan will be the end of people reacting to Foodie Beauty. Maybe it'll be the end of people reacting to ALR. Who knows what happens? All right, I see you, Jack T. If you want to turn off your camera, I'll add you right now. What's up, Jack? How you doing? Are we gonna wait till Jack gets ready? Hey, Lucy, what's going on? What have we seen? Remember, there's many niches that have been kaputs. One niche that's getting heavy scrutiny right now is
Oh,
those. Um, hey, you okay?
yeah, I saw that my mic was muted. Like, I didn't know it was.
Right. Okay. A crossover into Madden. Okay, sure, I will. No, no worries, Jack. So I was saying, you know those. There's this niche where people use primitive building techniques to build stuff like swimming pools and houses and beds. You've ever seen that niche? I think that niche is now under attack because there's a lot of people using excavators and like modern world machinery to really dig out these pools and these areas we're going to do these primitive builds. And before that, there was a niche of like tortoise rescue, but that's gone because it was found out that it seems to be primarily one person that kept on gluing these barnacles on these poor turtles. And sometimes it would be like these freshwater turtles being put in like salt water. And that burns if you're a freshwater turtle in salt water. And to have like barnacles and stuff glued onto your soft shell and be placed back in the same situation over and over and over again, it's horrible. So that niche is gone
Oh, that's
or it's
good.
on its way out because yeah, it's just horrible. And then another niche that was gone was the Elsa Gate. If people remember Elsa Gate, Elsa Gate happened not that long ago, and those channels back in like 2016, 2017, were having millions of subscribers. And Elsa Gate happened, and those channels were gone because it's just a lot of shit that people do. They gain these views, and then YouTube creates policies and certain things to remove these channels. There's one where two guys build luxury buildings with their bare hands. Yeah, channels like that. I've seen channels like that. There's like it's only two guys doing this. No, they have modern machinery, and it's like a multitude of 10 to 20 guys doing this, and then they show you the end result. It's just ridiculous. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be almost impossible to build
yeah, it'll take like
after
forever.
that.
But yeah, can you imagine excavating tons and tons of dirt with your hands, your bare hands?
Yeah,
It's
I've had to dig holes before, and it's not easy.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. So we shall see what happens with this mashup. of uh of other people's eyes on this whole situation.
Is that like the same as bushcraft, like you're talking about making the swimming pools? Is that kind of the same, or is that something different?
Yeah, let me try and check. Let me check. It's like they call like primitive tools channel and whatnot. There's like just like okay, primitive building videos is what the niche is. So you'll have like a whole host of channels that do like primitive builds, and it's just a lot of people are talking about it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of channels like doing the same, like
Right?
just
Yeah, and they're getting millions of views, but now a lot of people are like, "Hey, these channels, what they're doing is, it's not real. It's bullshit."
yeah, I'm sure people saw that coming because it's not easy doing stuff like when I was little, I built stuff like that and it like took forever because I didn't really have all that many tools because I was little, and
Mm-hmm.
I just build things that I wanted and yeah, it's not easy. So I could see people doing, making shortcuts.
Yeah, yeah. There is always, like John's View says, there's always going to be drama in every genre in YouTube.
Oh yeah,
The
there's
fake
always.
guys that build get over 500 million views. Yeah, they do. It's like a huge interest industry where you have these channels where their videos would get like 76 million views, 100 million views a video, 200, 300 million views, 53 million views. It's incredible the type of views that these channels get.
And you gotta think like I think YouTube has something to do with that too, because they wouldn't get that much exposure without help, I think. But
Once you get the ball rolling and it's been a couple years, your views can be that huge. They'll be up there.
I mean, I don't know like all that much about YouTube, so you would know a lot more about that than I would. You've been here
Hmm.
longer than I have. But, I'm relatively new to YouTube. Like I mean, I've always watched, just videos, but I've never really like delved into, especially this, more drama-based um, community, which it's pretty entertaining to watch. Like I just kind of fell into it.
Yeah, yeah. Some people say, "Hey, why, why need drama? Why need TV when you could just go on YouTube and all the drama is there?"
Oh yeah, it's here. Like there's so many people. Even just around Foodie Beauty, there's quite a few people like just reacting, and the reactors have drama and it's like it's a
Hmm.
community.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like I think a fish by any other name asked me to tell like um how I found your channel. It's pretty simple story. I was looking at the live explore live and I just saw your channel and I watched one of your live streams and I've been watching ever since. I mean, but I had never really watched drama like anything. But
Okay, well, welcome. There's always new people coming in every day through a lot of different venues, outlets, and whatnot. Jan's Views asked me, "How do you feel your chat with Negs went?" I think it went well. A lot of things need to be talked about because, like I've said, there's a lot of behavior that has happened, and a lot of channels will come together to tell lies on you. There's a lot of channels that will knowingly spread lies. They'll know it's not true, but then they'll spread it. And, it's very frustrating when that happens to you, because if that's never happened to you, you don't know how it's like. But if you've had a channel and you've been around for a while, you're gonna know and understand how it's like for somebody out of nowhere just starts saying certain things, and then it's just not true. But then, people are with the wave and it's against you. And then the only thing you could do is maybe in time people will figure it out, or not. But, just having something out there that's just blatantly false is hurtful, and it affects people. But once again, it's YouTube. And now, will I say it's right? No, it's not right. It's wrong. And people just keep doing it over and over and over, like in so many different YouTube communities. I'm seeing lies being spread about one person, like true or not, and then that person gets booted out, or they're trying to force that person out. It's just that a lot of stuff happens so many times.
I know, and eventually, like they figure out like they have no true, I mean, no proof, like with the whole Buddha bitch situation. Like she just kept saying she had receipts and stuff, and she didn't, and then which
Well, her
really
her
which
receipts proved otherwise, because it's with her. It's a dirty move. Why would you? If you want to make a video about somebody, well, the first place you shouldn't be making videos, about your personal life, because I think whatever is personal should stay personal. So that's the one thing that I would say. If you don't want people to comment on your personal life, and if you don't want people to be looking into it, then just don't talk about it. Don't talk about your personal life. This is YouTube. Keep your personal life and your personal business and your personal interactions between people off of YouTube. But then the other thing, if you want to make a video about somebody, then why are you putting in videos about somebody else and making it seem as if it's me? Like, that just really irritated the crap out of me. Don't be, putting in your alleged attacker, putting a video of that to rile people up and get them emotional. So with you having a good well understanding of why you're doing it and for what reason, and then that is just completely wrong. And then to top it off, then go ahead and say that I sent you something, and then I didn't send you something. Then I have even more evidence of people that she was in cahoots with messaging me saying, "Oh yeah, she knew it wasn't you. She even in fact said that she knew who it was from, but what she was gonna do is put it on Twitter and say it was you, so people could brigade on you." And is that right? No, it's not right. It's just completely disgusting behavior. And then I gotta wait, what, like 2 3 months for it to all be cleared up, for people to come clean about it. But this is the problem. People, are in groups, and they keep going in these little groups, these little cliques. They know somebody's doing something wrong, and they'll just still go with it. And watch them do something against somebody that's just totally not right, completely wrong, but they're still gonna go ahead with it, and that's just not right.
I know you were like completely innocent, and then like the damage is already done. Like you lost viewership, and it's insane. It's really
Yeah,
unfortunate,
yeah, exactly. The damage is done.
especially the way it is in society right now with the Me Too movement and everything. It's just like being a being a male in the pretty much entertainment industry. Like makes it a lot worse. I mean, the Me Too movement is great, but it kind of makes everybody, look at men differently, which, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's just how it is. I mean,
Yeah. Well, we shall see. Hopefully, some change comes in time. Maybe the change is now. Who knows?
yeah, I'm glad I was kind of worried, I didn't know what was going to happen there for a little while, but it seemed to bounce back, as well as you could.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Tiger Talks. Appreciate it. Hey, Rob, what's up? All right. So, other than that, what else did you want to talk about, Jack?
Um, I was thinking about, do you think that Chantal, you think she's like gonna go back to, well, I mean, she kind of has already gone back, but you think she's just gonna like keep reacting, or do you think she's gonna like,
Well, I think
um,
Chantel will react as long as other people are reacting with their like the momentum is there, right? So she's gonna keep doing it. Thank you once more, Moose. Jan's views as I was wondering how you felt about having to speak to Negs of all people. Like, I didn't feel any way speaking to Negs because here's the thing. From my experience, I've come and known that people make up a lot of shit. So, of course, there's gonna be people in here that don't like Negs, and I totally get it. But um, do I know what's real and what's not? What's the truth and what are lies? Well, I'm starting to see that there've been a lot of lies told about Negs. And DC has said multiple times she's trying to clear up these lies. And it's hurtful when people tell lies on you, they try to manipulate you. And I've come to know and understand after dealing with YouTube for multiple years that people will constantly try to manipulate and gaslight and lie and do this and do that. So overall, do I have any, bad blood against Negs? No. Do I know that there has been a lot of lies told about him? Yeah, there has been a lot of lies told about him. And I just wish people would just quit the bullshit and, apologize and stop doing it because there's a lot of shit happening in the community that is just not right.
it's like a definition of clout chasing, like just making up stuff just to get attention, like get views, like it's insane.
Yeah, yeah, well, can we have a discussion about it? Sure, we could have a discussion about it. When and where did you want to do that? Maybe another stream. We can maybe have you come up and whatnot. Are you still? Yeah, I guess we could talk. Yeah, for sure. We can have a discussion. Sometimes you got to talk about certain topics and whatnot. But overall, with the whole next thing, like I've said, there has been lies, talked about negs, and I've seen that there have been lies talked about negs. If you have a channel and you've been through it where people will just make shit up on you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, for sure. Other than that, I guess we'll wait on Foodie Beauty or something happening. I think Pete said he's going to be cooking again tonight, but chicken fingers. He's
That's a
chicken finger
pretty,
cooking. Hey, I'm not going to hate on chicken finger cooking.
no, it's just really easy. Like, well, I mean, I guess It depends on if you're, doing everything from scratch. I guess it'd be a little harder, but
Chicken fingers from scratch.
yeah,
We're,
it's
listen,
pretty much just fried chicken.
we've it's Pete's here, okay?
I, I know.
Okay, it's not a Michelin star chef. It's Pete's that barely cracked his third egg. What, like last night? When
Oh
did when did
man,
Pete's crack his third egg? Was it last night or the night before? It was the no,
it
it
was a
wasn't last
night.
night. It was the night before. His third egg ever.
The meatloaf,
Yeah, for his meatloaf.
cat
So
loaf.
yes, cat loaf, meatloaf. I can't believe he took the onions up after it was mixed in with cat ear. Ugh.
Oh my god, he has problems. Like,
Yeah, but hey, at least he's cooking and he's improving on himself. All he needs to do is just mop a floor. That's what he needs to do.
yeah, it's gonna take some time for him to work up to that. Maybe start just wiping the floor a little bit with a rag or something.
Wiping the floor with a rag. You think Pete's would ever be on his hands and knees? I don't know. Eh,
Probably
I don't
not.
see the whole hardness of getting a mop. I mean, you can learn. I'm sure there's channels
Oh my
out there
god.
for sure.
If he has to do that, he to watch a video on how to mop.
Hmm.
I've been mopping since I was like 5 years old. Like,
Yeah,
I would help my mom. Like, I can't believe he's this old and
hasn't ever mopped. Yeah, if that
never.
was on a list of options for me, like Pete's has never mopped the floor, I would never suspect that that would have been happening. I wonder if he knows how to ride a bicycle. Now I'm thinking, what doesn't he know or not know to do?
I don't think he knows how to ride a bike. Like, that'd be funny to watch, though.
Hmm. Well, hey, like I said, I wish the best for Peace. There's a lot of things he talks about. There's a lot of opinions he has that I don't agree with. But then again, this is the way of the world. Not everybody's gonna agree with you, and you're not gonna agree with everybody. So,
Exactly. A whole, like, where he's talking about um Nightwing's like bubble butt or whatever. It was ridiculous.
yeah, Nightwing's bubble butt. I can't believe that was actually a topic of conversation.
Oh man.
Wow. But yeah, like the most random like topics out there, Pete will just talk about it.
It's whatever comes into his head, and he seems to be. I don't know if he what meds he was on, but like he seems to be raging more. Like,
Yeah, which is a telltale sign that he's most likely off his meds, and I think he is off his meds because he never liked taking his meds.
yeah, he really needs them though. Like he's gonna have like a stroke or something. Like,
Well,
uh,
yeah, something's gonna happen, so he needs to be careful.
he's a pretty big guy. Like, probably has some health problems you don't even know about, but hopefully he'll get some help for his rage. Because I mean, I know it's annoying with Thursday Lane, but he's like losing his mind over there. Like,
Hmm.
I'd be embarrassed to do that online. I mean, he seems to have like almost no shame. Like, it's crazy. Him and Chantel have no shame
Hmm.
or almost no shame. I don't know. Like, It seems like they do stuff and then like they regret whenever people bring it up
You mean
later.
like the cat shaking or the cat flipping, I should say rather.
Exactly. Like,
Well, they've doubled and tripled and quadrupled down on that, so
say, oh, he's always done that. He's always been wrong.
hmm yeah, hopefully we can see some change. That's
Yeah,
all we need, changes.
especially with the kiddies, like innocent, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Gen View says there's no meds for being on the spectrum, only symptoms such as anxiety and depression. Exactly. So he does have a lot of anxiety, he does have a lot of depression, and his meds were for both of those. But I still do believe uh, he's uh, he's just not taking them for his anxiety and his depression, and it's been quite a while now. And being disconnected, so disconnected from the world, is not helping the situation at all.
And I'm glad he has the, channel. He can have some interaction with the outside world, but I wish he would get out more and go to the store and
Yeah.
like maybe do something else other than just go to the store. Like, like go to a movie maybe. But that'd probably, you know, might be too much for him.
hmm Well, yeah, I think it's too much. Tella, as it is, says, "May I join?" You can join. Send me a message on Instagram or Twitter, and then I'll send you the invite link. Lady DMA said they're meant for patients on the spectrum and behavior modification. You don't have IG? Well, maybe hopefully you have Twitter, and then you can come up. Just send me a message, and I'll give you the invite link. Take care, Florian Polita. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Maybe watch the replay, but we'll be here. Did you see what he did to BBJ? All you people are feeling sorry for this guy. Am I in alternate reality? A lot of people saw. A lot of people don't don't like what he did. A lot of people are pissed. Yeah, we saw. We definitely saw.
Yeah, he just needs help.
Jan says I didn't see what he did. Well, he flipped BBJ upside down, and he also said in the past he used to do that all the time, like flip her on the bed with her, throw her up in the air and flip her upside down. And I know exactly why he was doing that. He was just trying to figure out if cats really do land on their feet each and every single time. That's what I do believe. All right, thanks for the clarification, Lady DMA. Right, we're gonna give maybe a minute or two to see if Tella, as it is, will come up. If they want to come up, send me a message. If not, if not,
No,
we'll wrap this up. But yeah, like I said, still waiting for Chantel. If Chantel comes around, why not? Other than that, do you think he was being malicious to the cat? The way how he grabs her head, I think, is not cool. You shouldn't grab a 20-year-old cat. In fact, you should even grab like a kitten or a regular a cat, a mature cat like that by the head. That is just wrong, and he keeps doing it. And then the name calling, I think, is a learned behavior. But we should also learn to move past these behaviors that we've learned in a household that might not have been the best or a good one. We should also learn to just to do better each and every day. Yeah, like I don't like how he treats BBJ, not one bit. And I think a lot of people are right when they say He probably treats BBJ like that because of the whole BB situation, and having BB having been left for BB really put a bad taste in his mouth. Yeah, he could easily break her neck. Any like him doing what he does to her head and holding it like that, yeah, could easily break her neck. You could describe it as an accident, but is it really an accident when you repeatedly keep doing it and people in your chat say, "Hey, can you stop doing that? You might hurt the cat," and then you ignore it? That's another thing. It's like people are telling you it might hurt the cat not because they're trying to be a-holes. They're doing it because they don't want the cat hurt. And then it's just pains me to think that people literally just ignore what other people are saying, especially when a multitude of people say it. Like, come on, people.
He knows better. He has
Yeah, he knows better.
behavioral problems.
Yeah, he knows better. And Chantel knows better. It's like people are telling you to not do that because it's just not. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not cool. Take the advice of a multitude of people. So we shall see what happens. Yeah, it's all excuses for everything. Exactly. And yeah, people on the spectrum can be a-holes too. It's not mutually exclusive. Yeah, and being on the spectrum shouldn't be an excuse, right? Like we could put it as a factor as to why they're doing certain things, but we shouldn't, be a get out of, whatever wrongdoing you did card. Yeah, and he believes he's on the spectrum. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of us think he's on the spectrum. But yeah, I
And
get what you're saying, Jen's views. Go ahead, Jack T.
I was saying he definitely has something going on with his, where he can't control himself very well. He's impulsive, just like
Mm,
Chantel, really.
yeah.
He needs to get some help, I guess.
What test? How about the times he squeezed their face and jaw multiple times really hard, Monty? What test was that? I have no idea what he was thinking when he keeps doing that. I have even said that he needs to stop it, and it's just not right. But he keeps doing it. But yeah, he has selective compulsiveness. Yeah, maybe it is a compulsion. Maybe it's his seething anger that he has locked in because yeah, he's full of rage. Hopefully, he has a better venting ways than to have all that rage just stuffed and stuck within him. Then he explodes on people like Thursday Lane. He's very short. He has a very short fuse.
And then the cats are there, and takes it out on them, like calling them
Yeah,
ugly, and like they know what you're saying. Like they can hear the maliciousness, and
yeah, exactly in the voice.
yeah,
You're exactly right.
yeah, they're very intelligent. Like
Hmm. Jan's view says I've worked with teens with several MH disabilities, and sometimes they need to be told what is not acceptable. Yeah, I get that Jan's views, and he has been told several times what is not acceptable by a multitude of people, by practically his entire community, and he still does it. So there's something going on there, and he wasn't told once or twice by multiple people. It's a constant thing whenever he's around those cats. Yeah, you don't watch him, but you've seen his outbursts. Yeah, his outbursts are all over the tubes. So hopefully we can have that corrected. I hope, but we'll see. Yeah, he's been told and he just doubles down. So hopefully, I don't know what's gonna happen to those cats. I just wish those cats the best. Is all I can say. Poor kitty cats.
me too. You deserve a lot better.
Yeah, exactly. And as one small moose says, animals no tone. They do no tone. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna wrap this up. Thanks for everybody that was here. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Jack T, for coming on again.
You're welcome. I'm glad you had me on. It was good to talk to you.
Yeah, anytime. Anytime. Thank you so much for people listening. I guess I'll see you when Foodie Beauty comes around. Other than that, I have some house chores I got to do. So I guess I'll see everybody when I see everybody. But thanks again. I'm trying to do MADs as often as I was before, at least once every other day. So we'll have a topic or not. But whether we have a topic, hey, it's all good. But yeah, thanks for being around, everybody. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and we'll see everybody later. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Thank you.